You can tell you don't know shit about boxing. You can tell you don't know shit about boxing when you go by record.
We gonna see Saturday.
Knockouts mean you was built the right fucking way. That's what boxing. Knockouts mean you was built and you had a promoter to put you in front of the right people to knock the fuck out. That don't mean you punch hard. My last 7 opponents, they all was hurt. 3 of them got knocked out cold and 5 of them touched the canvas.
You can play
and all of them way more elite than you. All of them. Listen,
about being a loser.
Listen, bro. Don't listen. Hey, don't remember when I was a world champion, you was a kid studying.
Right.
Yeah, was you? Right. Yeah, I know you was a kid. So don't lose control, youngin.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna bring a belt to the ring. I'm gonna bring a belt to the ring.
Please do.
I'm bringing a belt to the ring.
I love to see it.
I'm gonna make your daddy. I'm gonna make your daddy cry.
Please.
Make your dad cry.
Please.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm telling you, please.
Listen, I'm gonna still love you after though. I'm gonna still love you.
Hell yeah, it's all love.
Blood, some blood gotta be shed.
Right.
And it's gonna be shed Sunday. It ain't gonna be my fucking blood. And after that, I'm gonna, pat you on your back and tell you keep your fucking head up and keep going.
Saturday night, boys. Saturday night, boys.
That will start off our pay-per-view card. Kevin Porter, Floyd Schofield, apologize for some of that colorful language. Also on the dais with us tonight, Avius the Underdog Griffin. Your nickname is the Underdog, but you are the favorite Saturday. Why do you still have that nickname, or what does it mean to you?
The Underdog, man, it just come from a lifestyle, coming from where I'm coming from, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Small neighborhoods called North Brandon. A lot of people don't make it out. A lot of people don't make it this far, stay this far amongst these type of boxers, high level. So, they just come from striving off doubt, man, being doubted and still rising to the occasion every time.
Well, you'll be taking on Julian Hammerhands Rodriguez. He's only lost once in his pro career. You've knocked out 16 of your 17 opponents. Are you confident you can stop this guy too?
Yes, sir, man. I'm here to do what I do. He's supposed to be a tough opponent on paper, but I done overcame way more tougher things in life. I done faced murder charges. It was innocent, 23-1, all type of things like that. So a guy with some 2 pair of gloves on, he ain't talking about shit.
Sounds good. Well,
all right.
Well, Julian, here you are. This is your chance back on a big stage, a big platform. What do you make of your opponent, and what are you going to do Saturday?
First off, I'd like to thank God for this opportunity, MVP Promotions, as well as Jake. And listen, I'm coming with everything on Saturday. This is a different level for him. He's not ready for this level. I know what I see. I know exactly what I see, and I'm gonna exploit all this man's power, all that on Saturday night.
Yeah. You told
You got a big mouth. You shut your mouth. You got a big mouth for nothing.
You told the boxing boy something about a lifestyle. You don't know shit about me.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Shit about me.
The Met Gala's that way. This ain't the Met Gala, bro. Take them glasses off. It's too bright for you over here.
I don't want to see you lame, man. You don't see my dress blades on. And they both hit it, bro.
Don't let Mr. TikTok blow your head up. I'm coming on Saturday.
I'll beat the fuck out of you too, bitch boy.
Hey, it sounds real good.
You're tiny, bro.
All right. I know you trying to climb back to the top. You have the lost right hand. It ain't right. You got to sit between his hands and make it out there.
You need
I'm
that
going
to talk
to
to
beat your ass.
you. need that to talk to
And then I'm gonna put it on TikTok.
Go ahead,
I'm
Mr.
gonna put you
YouTube.
on TikTok in front of all my viewers getting fucking slept by this yoke right here.
I hope so.
You know that? I'm the promoter. I don't even know your fucking name.
Go ahead. You're a YouTuber, bro. You're a YouTuber. Go ahead. And you were used to being.
I can't wait to see that one. And of course, we also have, he is back after a Fight of the Year performance last year. Raul Curiel is here from Guadalajara, Mexico. Raul, tell us about that fight you had with Alexei last year, what that meant to you, and what we expect from you when you're back in the ring Saturday.
Over here. First of all, I'm from Tampico, Tamaulipas, Mexico. Arriba, Mexico, of course. First of all, I want to thank God to be here. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank Golden Boy Promotions, Most Valued Promotion, to give me the opportunity to put on the show. My manager, Frank Espinosa. And my last fight was a Fight of the Year contender. This fight is not going to be the exception. I can't wait to put on the show. I always bring work, and this fight is not going to be the exception. I'm ready.
Can he handle your power? You think he can?
We'll see. We have a tremendous camp with Robert Garcia now, and I'm very confident in my skills, and I'm one of my best shapes of my career, so I'm confident in my skills, and I can't wait to put on the show.
And you'll be fighting Victor Rodriguez, fighting out of Uruguay. What are your thoughts on your opponent?
No speak in English.
Oh, lo piensas de tu oponente. Víctor, lo opinas de tu oponente.
No tengo mucho para decir, sino más que nada hablar de mí, que vine a ganar y a poner mi país en alto. Yo vengo de Uruguay, un país chiquito, capaz que muchos no lo conocen, pero el sábado a la noche se va a hacer gigante, así que estén pendientes que va a ser una gran pelea.
I don't know much about him. I'm not going to talk about him. I'm going to talk about myself. I'm ready. I did my work, and I come representing a very small country. Maybe you guys don't know Uruguay, but on Saturday it's going to be a big country.
What can you tell us about your style, and do you think you can stop this guy?
¿Qué nos puedes decir de tu estilo y crees que puedes parar a Julián?
Sí, sin duda, si no creyera que pudiera pararlo no estaría acá. Y la verdad va a ser un gran espectáculo.
Vamos a ver si es cierto, compadre. Vamos a ver si es cierto. Párate el ring y vamos a pelear. No digas que me vas a parar.
A eso venimos, hermano.
Qué bueno y que te hayas preparado muy bien, porque también vengo bien preparado.
Qué bueno. Así que bueno, estén pendientes, va a ser una gran pelea. Quiero agradecer a mi promotor Sandro Lukovic, a mi entrenador César Coronel y a todo Uruguay y Argentina que van a estar pendientes de la pelea del sábado.
He says, of course, I think I'm going to be able to stop him. If not, I wouldn't be here. And of course, the one thing that I can promise is it's going to be a great show. And then Raul chimed in and he said, well, be ready because I'm looking forward to that compadre. So the give and take was quite interesting.
All right, so now let's turn our attention to the co-main event of the evening. It is for the Unified Cruiserweight Championship of the World. And we'll start first with the challenger fighting out of Cuba. You're 39 years old. This might be your last chance on a big stage like this. What are you going to do when you face off against Zerto?
Tienes 39 años de edad, tal vez esta sea la última oportunidad para estar en un escenario de este calibre. ¿Qué tienes que hacer tú el sábado contra el zurdo Ramírez cuando lo veas cara a cara?
Bueno, primeramente le doy las gracias a Dios por estar aquí. Y estas bellas personas que se encuentran aquí, que vinimos a apoyarnos. Y decirle que 39 años no es nada. Y no voy a repetir lo mismo, ya hemos hablado sobre esto. El sábado se va a demostrar que son los 39 años.
He says, first of all, I want to thank God because I'm here. I want to thank everybody, very beautiful people that are here supporting us. And third, I'm not going to keep repeating the same thing, but I'm going to show you guys that 39 years is really nothing.
Do you think Zerto is the best cruiserweight in the world?
¿Crees que el zurdo podría ser el mejor peso crucero del mundo?
Bueno, eso tiene que demostrar el sábado. El sábado va a haber una guerra.
He's going to show up on Saturday because on Saturday we're going to have a war.
All right, and now to the champion, Gilberto Zerto Ramirez, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, anytime you step in the ring with a Cuban fighter, it's going to be a very difficult fight. What are you expecting the fight to look like on Saturday?
Well, thank you everyone to be here. Thank you everyone to make this possible. Saturday night, I expect a war. I expect that he can really prepare and what he said. Espero que venga bien preparado para un buen espectáculo a toda la gente y pues el sábado vamos a ver por qué Zurdo Ramírez es el campeón. Everyone will see why Zurdo Ramírez is the champion, unified.
Well, they call him Dr. KO, 25 knockouts in his 27 wins. Do you fear his power?
They call me 1 week, and I'm being prepared for Dr. KO.
All right, in a minute we're going to open up questions to our media, but I'll turn it back to Jake. You've heard from all the fighters on your side of the dais. Which fight besides your own are you most excited to see?
Man, this is a stacked card. This is how MVP does it. No one else is doing it like this in boxing. We have amazing fights all the way through. I mean, I grew up watching Holly Holm. Lloyd Schofield's an incredible talent. My first fight, I was on the same card as Devin Farmer. There's a lot of history here. We got the young Avies Griffin fighting against, I don't know his name. And then
there's 4 fighters on the stage that will knock you out, Jake.
This is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing. And there's one motherfucker who'll shoot you in the fucking head. That's me, bitch.
I thought it was false here, too. How you switch the story?
All right, Julio, you've heard Jake talk all week. He's very good at talking trash. Has he gotten under your skin a little bit compared to some of your past opponents?
que ya no esperaba yo de él.
No, not really. I was expecting that from him.
Dice, pues qué otra forma él puede llamar la atención, y si no es de esa, pues no en el box, pues no hay nada que él pueda presumir, pues.
It's the only way for him to get that kind of attention because in boxing he really has nothing to be presumptuous of.
Y pues, estoy listo.
And I am ready.
You've been very adamant that you will win this fight. Like you say, if you don't, you'll retire. Your father says there's no way that you're going to lose this fight. Why are you so confident that you're going to beat Jake Paul?
Has estado muy certero en el hecho de que te vas a llevar la victoria y que tu padre mismo ha dicho que no hay ninguna forma de que Jake Paul vaya a ganar esta pelea. ¿Qué te hace tan seguro de este resultado?
No, dile mi preparación y pues yo vengo a ganar. Siempre que peleo, vengo a ganar. No es la excepción y por eso tengo confianza en mi victoria.
My preparation, I always prepare to take a win. I'm here to win. And that's why I'm very confident that I am going to take a win.
Sergio Ramirez, you were on record saying you would bet your house that Chavez Jr. is going to beat Jake Paul. Would you like to bet with Jake Paul now? He just bought a $39 million house in Florida. Jake, do you want to put that on the line?
You said you would bet your house that Chavez beats me?
He's changed his mind.
Tu madre está cagada, güey.
All right, we're going to ask the media to stand up here and ask a few questions here to our dais. Please state your name, where you're from, and who your question is directed to.
Hi, good afternoon to everyone. Erika Montoya from Underdog, Mexico. Jake Paul, this is my question for you. I want to know what does it mean to you, the Latino fans, the Mexican fans, for your...
Yeah, no, I love it, you know, and I'm fighting to represent Puerto Rico for this fight. And the Mexicans are on my side, right? Peso Pluma said yesterday that I'm gonna win. Is that your guy? Is that your guy? Seems like he's my guy. Seems like he's my fucking guy.
My other question is...
I don't know what that means.
That's good. Julio, mi siguiente pregunta es para ti. ¿Cómo se le gana el Jake Paul?
Pues peleando. Peleando. Y es la única manera de ganar las peleas, peleando, con determinación, con mucha condición.
¿Tu pelea tiene algún tipo de... va dedicada a alguien, sobre todo a la gente?
Pues sí, a todos los mexicanos que están pasando por problemas de ahorita, por lo del ICE, todo eso, pues es un bonito momento para que gane la pelea y darle esa victoria pues a todos los latinos, a muchos mexicanos que están luchando contra las deportaciones y todo eso.
Gracias.
Hey, Julian, I wanted to ask, are you surprised that Jake has kind of gone after you like this, and would you be willing to maybe tag on a few pounds and go and fight him?
Yeah, I'll eat a few steaks for that bum. Of course, there's no skill there. But I'm not surprised. I know he has to carry Avius because it's his baby, it's his first time around, so he has no experience. So it's all right.
Hey, whoa. I've been paying the bill. This shit just new to you, Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
This is the first stage you've been on, Avius. Shut your mouth.
I've been on the big stage. Okay. My whole life, boy.
Question for Jake as well. At the presser yesterday, you mentioned, wanting to get ranked and how this fight is to get there. Is it possible your next fight is for a world title?
Yeah, we'll see. I'm focused on Saturday night. I have a tough opponent in front of me. Everyone needs to get the pay-per-view zone. We'll be there, but man, I'm just focused on Chavez. He's a former world champion, and we'll take it from there after Saturday night.
Yeah, from Sun, question for Julio. In the face-to-face, it was said if you lose your double boxing, you'll go into hiding. Do you feel like your career is on the line Saturday night?
Sí, que fue algo por decir que no le pongan atención, no voy a perder y fue algo por contestar lo que me preguntaron. Ni voy a perder, ni me voy a tirar, voy a ganar y
Y él va a seguir con su carrera de...
Carrera de...
Ya sabemos.
He says, no, I just said that to say something. He's definitely not going to lose. He's not going to retire. You know, he's going to continue with his career, and then Jake Paul is going to do whatever it is that he needs to do.
Jake, do you feel like he's fighting for his career on Saturday?
Oh yeah, this is it for him, and I feel bad. Like, I'm genuinely sorry. Like, I want to apologize in advance because I know the emotional turmoil you're going to go through. You're going to go into hiding. That's who you are. You love to go and hide. So that's what's going to happen. And I really want to say I'm sorry for what's going to happen. And I'll be there for you too. After I'm always there for my opponents after I beat their ass. So I'll be there for you.
Are you thirsty?
Drink Celsius, yeah.
Yes.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Oh no, I feel great. You're dumb as fuck, to be honest. Honestly.
Charlotte Davis from Hell Online, and Chavez is one for you. Is this money for you? Is this fight all about money for you? Because in terms of the upside, I mean, if you beat Jake, people are going to say that you should have beat Jake. If you didn't beat Jake, people are going to say your career's over. They're already talking about retirement. What is the upside of this fight for you?
Que si tomaste esta pelea por la plata, porque en realidad no tienes una forma de ganar, porque si lo derrotas tenías que derrotarlo, y si pierdes obviamente tu carrera está acabada, no tienes forma de ganar.
Eso piensa la gente que no sabe de boxeo, porque se piñen con lo que él hace en las redes sociales, pero en realidad él es un boxeador, él nunca ha hecho nada, o sea, no sé por qué dicen que es, no sé quién, o sea, la verdad.
Pero la pregunta es más, ¿cuál es la mejor? ¿Qué sales ganando con esta contienda? ¿Qué te llevas tú en tu
Una pelea
carrera?
más, o sea, es una pelea más ganada, él trae mucha fuerza mediática porque hace muchas estupideces y la gente lo voltea a ver, entonces aprovechar eso, que él está en el box porque le está echando ganas, y aprovechar todo eso para ganar la pelea.
Well, he said first, you know, I don't understand why people keep saying that he is anything. They're just stuck with his social media persona. And then to answer your question, well, you know, I'm using the fact that he brings a lot of followers, and this is another win in my career, and obviously I'm going to capitalize on the fact that he has a lot of visibility.
Jake, for you, we were talking about rankings after this fight. Is there a pressure on you to perform? Do you want a spectacular stoppage, or are you okay with going the distance? Are you trying to put on an extra show for that ranking?
No, yeah, I'm going to knock him out. That's what I came here to do. First round, it's going to be early night. He's going to get hit with the right hook right away, and I'm going home early. We don't get paid for overtime. This is going to be a spectacular performance, and there's not a lot of pressure. I'm prepared.
Jake, just last one. Oscar De La Hoya has actually been quite positive about you in this fight and your road to world champion. Where is Oscar right now? How come he's not on stage at this press conference?
He's here somewhere. I just seen him. I think he's just chilling, you know. But he's a great guy. He knows real talent when he sees it. I think he's probably the first big name in boxing to agree with my dream that I can become a world champion. And he sees it, and he sees the talent in me, and I'm very appreciative of that. And together with Golden Boy and MVP, we've put together an amazing card.
My name is Kevin Garcia, aka the Puerto Rican PhD, and my question's for Kid Austin. You know, a few times this week you've been asked about what happened in February, and I've heard you respond to that just by saying like, hey, I don't want to talk about it. But Kid Austin, my question is, why not just give a definitive response so that your haters who say you ducked and the fans who wanted to see it can get some clarity?
Alright, so the whole reason is if I put out what's out here, it's gonna it's gonna be too much. So we letting Golden Boy and the Saudis handle that. So I can't overlook Tevin. That's what we focus on.
Fair enough. And just a quick follow-up for you, Tevin. I mean, same thing. I've heard you ask about that situation a few times. You say, I got other things going on. I'm not paying attention to that. But Tevin, I know you know what happened in February. Do you think he intentionally missed that fight?
You said you heard I what?
You have responded to that question, like,
Oh, yeah, somebody asked me questions recently about it.
yeah, and you said, I wasn't really paying attention, but I'm sure you know what happened in February. Tevin, do you think he intentionally missed that fight?
Honestly, I'm gonna give you two questions. Honestly, I don't think he intentionally did it. And number two, I really wasn't paying attention. Anybody that knows me on social media, boxing is not my thing outside of me training. I don't keep up with it. I like to cook. So I don't keep up with it. But I love it.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to turn our attention now to Claudia Trejos, who has an interested observer. Claudia?
Chavez Sr. And yes, what? I know you speak Indian.
Quiero decir algo ayer, con todo respeto.
That was for you, Jake. But, there's a lot of...
What did he say?
I'll get fired. I'll get fired. But, let's keep it simple. Jake is saying that this is done. That Junior, his career is over.
It's bullshit. Es puro bullshit. Es mierda. Es puro wow.
There you go. So, since you know very well what it is to be in the ring in a platform of this size, what does Junior need to do on Saturday? Tú conoces muy bien esta posición, esta clase de escenario. ¿Qué necesita hacer Junior el sábado?
Ya saben que tiene que ser mi hijo, que por se va a llevar la sorpresa de su vida. Piensa que va a pelear con Mike Tyson, pero Mike Tyson no tiene ni un solo golpe. ¿A quién le ganó? No le ganó a nadie. Julio le va a pegar la chinga de su vida.
He knows exactly what to do. Jake Paul just fought against Mike Tyson, didn't even throw one punch. This is not Mike Tyson. You are gonna get your ass whooped.
No hay manera de que le gane Jake Paul.
There is no way Jake Paul.
Esta preparación que hizo Julio, Jake Paul no la sabe.
This camp, Jake Paul doesn't
va a salir a tirar chingazos y Jake Paul va a andar corriendo como gallina.
Julio's gonna go in throwing some serious punches and you're gonna be running like a chicken without a head.
Yeah, you've heard it all before.
All right, before we do our stare downs, I want to get a couple of predictions of other fights. Jake, who do you think is going to win the co-main event? Do you think it'll be Zurdo Ramirez or will it be the KO Doctor in Dorticos?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's going to be a tough fight. I think if KO Doctor can't KO him, like his nickname says, I think Zurdo will pull it off.
What about you, Julio? Do you think Ortigas or Zurdo Ramirez? Zurdo? Holly Holm, who wins between Jake Paul and Chavez Jr.?
I'm excited for this. I think that a lot of people are talking behind the scenes and Jake's putting in work while everybody's talking, so I think we're going to see new Jake, but he's doing up against his toughest opponent yet, and so I'm excited to see what they both have.
Yolanda, who wins? Jake Paul or Chavez Jr.?
Soy mexicana.
Yeah.
Creo que con eso contesto. That's the way I answer.
Kevin, what about you? Jake Paul have enough to beat the former champ?
So me, I see this plenty of times, right? I see it in a lot of interviews. I see it as a 50-50, 45-55 fight, right? And I'm leaning, if Chavez come focused and come in shape like he used to be, I think he may can pull it off based on the experience. But on the other side, I know Jake Paul trained really hard and really dedicated. And if Jake Paul, like I say in interviews, if he can pull his fight off, he's in the game for real. And I don't hear anybody talking nothing.
Julian, you're a student of the game. What do you think between Tevin Farmer and Floyd Schofield? Who wins that fight?
I'm going Tevin. Too much skills, man. His skills, too experienced. I think Schofield might be underestimating Tevin.
Raul, what do you think about the main event? Jake Paul or Chavez Jr.?
Oh, definitely it's going to be a great show for the fans. I know personally Julio. We used to train in the walker. I know if he's put in the work, if he get focused in the training, he always bring a good show. But part of Jake, I know he take boxing very serious, and I think it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great fight. Para todos los mexicanos, pues ya sabemos, apoyamos aquí a México y también un gusto ver aquí al gran campeón mexicano aquí en la arena. Vamos a tener un buen show para toda la gente del boxeo. It's going to be a great show for all the boxing fans.
And Zerto, I know you've been very shy today, and he's sitting right next to you. Does Jake Paul lose to Chavez Jr.?
Chavez no para.
Dale, no para.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to have our fighters please clear the stage. You guys please go to the right, and everyone here please to the left, and then we'll bring everyone back for our Q&A. And now as the fighters make their way backstage, please welcome the CEO and co-founder of Most Valuable Promotions, Nakisa Badarian, and the chairman and CEO of Golden Boy, the Hall of Famer, Oscar De La Hoya. Ladies and gentlemen, limited tickets are still available for Saturday night's fight here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Go to Ticketmaster.com. Tickets start at only $44. You can catch the pay-per-view live on the zone. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Okay, now we're ready for our first fight. The last fight, rather, of the preliminary card. Please welcome to the stage. She's 10-0, fighting out of Sonora, Mexico, Yolanda Vega. And her opponent, the 18-time World Boxing Champion, Holly Holmes. And now back to the stage, Floyd Schofield and Tevin Farmer.
Penitentiaries, black and promise makers, never realized the precious time that rich niggas who waste. Institutionalized, I live my life with pride, creating crumble. Too hard for a smile, with a face to keep me humble. We all catch me.
Floyd Schofield, back to the stage. Could be your fight tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The first battle on the pay-per-view card, 10 rounds in the lightweight division. And now back to the stage, Amius Griffin. And his opponent, Julian Rodriguez. That'll be our second fight of the pay-per-view card. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. And now back to the stage, Victor Rodriguez. And his opponent, Raul Curiel. That's a 10-rounder in the WBA welterweight division. And now back to the stage, the challenger, Julio Cesar.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy. Picture paragraphs and no.
And the man who'll be defending his World Cruiserweight Championships, the champion, Gilberto Ramirez.
¡Ale, no para, mi zurdo! ¡Vamos, zurdo! ¡De Mazatlán!
That is for the WBA and WBO Cruiserweight Championship of the World.
¡Ale, no para, mi zurdo!
And now it's time for our main event stare down. Introducing first from Ciudad, Mexico, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
¡Viva Julio!
And fighting out of Colorado, Puerto Rico, the problem child, Jake Paul.
¡Dale, no para, Julio!
I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded, wise words being quoted. People weakness in the rap game is so.
¡Julio! ¡Dale, no para, Julio! ¡Vamos, Julio! ¡Vamos, Julio! ¡Viva Julio! ¡Chávez! 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 ¡Está gordo, hijo! ¡Sí, está gordo!
A reminder, you can see Saturday Night Showdown live from Anaheim, California in the Honda Center, exclusively around the world on DAZN. Thank you everyone for being here live in attendance. We'll see you tomorrow night for the weigh-in as we get set for Saturday night. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr.
Saturday night. 30 years ago in the same building, you beat the hell out of Joey Gamon.
Hace 30 años peleaste aquí.
Can your son do the same against Jake Paul? Real bloody. You got blood all over your
Tenías toda la cara llena de
You beat the hell out of him. Do you remember that?
Ganaste.
Yo jamás.
Que si crees que pueda lograr tu hijo es lo mismo.
Campeón.
He's gonna beat Jake Paul Saturday.
Pues eso esperamos que tenga, pero ya todo depende del público. Ya la preparación ya está, la preparación ya se hizo. Todo listo, sobre todo limpio, ¿no? De ediciones, que eso es lo más importante. Ahora esta oportunidad que llegue. Es una bendición, ¿no? Ahora creo que se preparó muy bien para esta pelea. Pues no veo por dónde le gane Jake Paul, con respeto.
La técnica es un factor muy importante sobre las ganas, ¿no? Que tiene Jake Paul contra la técnica que tiene tu hijo.
Bueno, y sí, Paul es un peleador joven.
Jake Paul is a young fighter, and he prepares really good, but he's not a real boxer.
Pero ya no quiero hablar.
Una pregunta.
The only thing that he can say is that Junior really prepared himself for this fight, like he never
Y las
seen him
apuestas,
before.
nada más, allá apuestas, hay bolsas.
Campeón, una preguntita sobre la pelea de Canelo y Crawford. Solo quiero tu pensamiento si Canelo pierde.
Oh, ya lo espantaste.
Come on, Papo. Good job, guys. What'd you get?
Nice to meet you, Sean.
I got a nothing. Campeón, piensa que le lastima el legado. Si pierde, si Canelo pierde esa pelea, ¿le lastima el legado a Canelo?
No hay por dónde le gane.
Entiendo, gracias, campeón. Now we got something. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome.
¿Cuál es el Instagram?
Sorry about that, bro.
And I said, bro, like what? Tomorrow? Like,
It looks like so. Watch it. I'll go get Chavez. PR. I'll make sure
Nick Diaz, I have Rob Safari. Rob Safari is the number 5.
Yeah, get started.
I should cut my mohawk.
You should cut your mohawk. Can't pull it off. Too nice.
No hair, too hairless. Not for real, that was dope. He said Crawford got no shot, you heard him?
Something like that.
No, that's what he said. I said, si le lastima el legado, si pierde, Canelo, he said, ese man no tiene ninguna forma. So like, he has no fucking chance. What are you talking about? But that was funny because when he walked off the stage, you see what he did to me? Because I asked him the question about Canelo, he was like, no empiece. So when he walked off the stage, he was like motherfucker, and I was like, he gave me love, I'm asking, yeah, fuck that. First I thought he was going to fuck me up.
All right, guys. See you guys tomorrow.